Hey, all you Lifesaver trainees, this is Joe from down at the surf shop, boys. Man, we hope you're having a great week. Today we're looking at another one of the beautiful lessons of being a lifesaver, and that is that he desires for us to grow in him. Now, growing as a lifesaver, you have to keep in shape, you have to remember the waters, you have to remember all of the things, you have to keep an eye on people. And because if you're going to save them, you've got to be able to know their behaviors, know how they're acting. When you see someone that's in trouble, you can respond to them. You know, Jesus, he loved to respond to people. And whether he was on a beach or he was in the field or if he was traveling, he desired for people to know that he was there to help them. Today I'm out on the pier. We have some fishermen down there and they're catching great fish. We got people walking up and down. It is a great atmosphere. Jesus loved to have that kind of atmosphere. He loved to have people around him. But you know, he always wants us as lifesavers to really see people's needs. There was a time when a little boy came up to Andrew, one of his disciples, and he says, "Hey, listen, I have some fish and I have some bread." And the people were really hungry. And the disciples were trying to figure out, how in the world am we gonna be able to feed all these people? Well, sure enough, the little boy in his love for Jesus, he desired to give a gift. And so he tells Andrew, "Hey, listen, why don't you take my lunch? Why don't you take my food and give it to the people?" You see, that's how we grow. When we begin to see the world through God's eyes, we're going to see that people have needs that we can meet. Oh, no, we can't meet everyone's needs, but we can meet with the best of our abilities the things that we can do our best at. And whenever we give our best to be good lifesavers, to meet the needs, Jesus will add to it. Well, the story goes is that the boy takes, and Andrew takes it to the master. Jesus blesses these few fish, this few loaves of bread, and he feeds 5,000 people. Another time, he fed 4,000 people, just with a little bit that was given to him. You see, as we grow as lifesavers, as we grow as people that love Jesus, he desires for us to see the world through his eyes. The little boy that day saw that the people had a need, and he helped meet it by giving Jesus his lunch. You see, this thing right behind me here is a telescope, and you can look out and you can see the seas, you can see if there's any ships out there. You can even turn it and see the people on the beach and see what they're doing, maybe see them close up. You see, when we grow in him, he desires for us to see people close up, to know their needs, and then in the very best way that we can as lifesavers, help meet their needs. And you know what Jesus has promised is that if we would feed those who are hungry, if we would help those that do not have clothing to have clothing, if we would help those that need a bed, give them a bed, that he will prosper that. He will make sure that he adds to that and the needs are being met. Lifesavers, let's not forget today that growing in Jesus means that we see the world through God's eyes, and that we do our very best to give of what we've got so that Jesus might take care of others. Have a great day in training today.